All right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi. I just wanted to go ahead and give everybody a heads up on what's going on right now across Central Florida. And we continue to basically keep an eye on some fast developing thunderstorms that are producing a fairly good amount of wind. And we're going to take you there right now. It's that area near Chuliota. We got that severe thunderstorm warning now that does remain in effect here until 7:15 this evening. That's a look at the velocity product right there. And we've got winds now approaching. I'm going to just do one quick thing here real quick, and then we'll get you out of this mood. Right there in that bright shade of red, that is our wind speeds with that big push of wind. That is 50 to 55 miles an hour. And the storm is also moving, I might add, at 40 miles an hour to the north and the east. So that is going to further complicate the wind situation there. You take a look at the Tampa radar. We've got that. We've got other thunderstorms down towards Melbourne. I'm using the Tampa radar because I want to show you what's coming ashore there along the west coast. You can see there is likely going to be more severe thunderstorm warnings coming along ahead of this line as it continues to race across the peninsula here later on tonight. So that's a look at the severe thunderstorm warning right there. That is for portions of Seminole, northern Brevard, and southern Volusia County. Again, this storm is moving rapidly to the north and the east at about 40 miles an hour. So again, the big concern for me with this, we're not seeing any rotation, but we are seeing a lot of wind potential with this, and not a whole lot of hail either, which tells us that the storms are growing, but they're not getting really high up in the environment, which is a good thing. We don't want that to happen because then it might actually allow for things to start beginning to twist. But for now, again, the big concern here is going to be the wind. We know that because when we take a look now at the velocity product here, that big shade of red right there, that's 50 to 55 mile an hour winds, and that is rapidly approaching the Geneva area. It's moving in right now. From there, it's going to head up towards Oak Hill and then potentially Edgewater a little bit later on. So that's what we're going to be watching. And then farther to the south of this vicinity, you've got the east breeze working on it and colliding with other thunderstorms. So we'll be watching those as well as we go through the rest of the evening hours here. So again, a lot going on, a lot to cover for you here, and that's why we're jumping on a little bit earlier than what we would normally do. Again, not a significant amount of lightning, but if you look real close, a little push of air coming out of the backside of those thunderstorms there. That's worth watching. And then the rain rate here in the purple, you start getting the purple, it's 2 to 3 inches per hour, and there's 3 distinct cells right in there that have been just kind of rapidly building to the north and the east. So that's one of the other things that we've been watching. No hail in these thunderstorms. Again, as mentioned, so far so good. The thunderstorms have not grown to a height where we're getting ice down to the surface here. So again, good on that so far. This is the velocity product out of the Melbourne Weather Service office, and you can see a couple of little, if I stop it right here and you look here real carefully, a little bit of wind there, a little bit of wind right there with those individual thunderstorms that are down to the south. So there's the severe warned area. A couple of showers popping up towards St. John, the beach line, and then another crop of showers and storms that are kind of building off towards the north and the east. Again, these as well here, moving at about 40 miles an hour to the north and the east. So it's through Palm Bay here, literally any minute. Melbourne, Satellite Beach, Cocoa Beach, just to mention a few people. Nell Marie, David, good to have you guys. Dale, Thomas Jackson, a lot of wind, that's for sure. It is crazy winter weather. You got that right. Marla, good to have you there. Maria and Marla, good to have you guys in here. Appreciate you guys as always popping in. You guys know my motto. Sharing is caring. The more people we can reach by you guys sharing these Facebook Live feeds, following the page, liking the page, the more people we can put in the weather know. So again, the big concern are these individual thunderstorms, and then when we widen out the view, once we get this line of storms through Central Florida, then we're going to be okay. And that's coming on quick. When I switch it over to this particular product, I do want to show you a different one. This is the Sat Red here, and you can see they're already cutting back that severe thunderstorm watch area because that line is just literally crashing to the east here at a very rapid pace. So that's going to come on through here. Main line is just to the west of the Tampa Bay radar. One of the things that I've been doing tonight is studying this line while the other stuff is ongoing here across Volusia, Brevard County. So we got one little pocket of instability there. And then when we take a look at the velocity product here off to the west coast, there is no indication of any rotation. This is more of a straight line wind event with the main line there. So once that comes ashore, likely we're going to get severe thunderstorm warnings, especially along the west coast. But it's the individual cells here that you sometimes have to watch out ahead of a main line. So that's kind of what we do. And that's the Tampa Bay radar. They're in a different mode than Melbourne's velocity product. And there it is right there. That's the reflectivity. We take a look at the terminal Doppler radar. And this is going to pop up here, also giving us a different vantage point. It's going to load in. So this is the terminal Doppler radar. And you can see it does look like the winds may be weakening a little bit here as they're advancing to the north and the east. That's a bit of some good news there if that trend continues. So we'll continue to watch that. See a little crop of storms there is developed. There's another one. Pam Ann, Ruthie, Gail, good to have you. And Vieira, I would wait for this first line to come on through. Once it goes through, then I think you'll be in better shape because it's moving pretty quick towards Vieira right now, in fact. All right, let's take a look. There's one little cell there south of Wedgefield. This is our live EEC radar, which is starting to pick up that line. There's Cross City. There's Cedar Key. Again, we're likely to get multiple severe thunderstorm warnings as this kind of just comes across. Now, one thing I do want to show you, our computer models tonight are not doing a good job with the timing of these storms at all, nor are they doing a good job with picking up the stuff on the eastern side of the peninsula. There's your graph, not doing that well either. The models do all tend to want to weaken this line on approach. Comforting, but I'm not sure if I'm buying it. All right, so the HRR is a little bit better, 10:30. Starting to catch up. There's 2 a.m. and then offshore by 5 o'clock. So there you go. That's a look at that. The land tonight will get some rain, absolutely. Everybody's going to get rain tonight. It's just a question of how much and where you are in relationship to this line of showers and storms as it comes across. Let's see. Yeah. All right, so there it is. There's take a look at this other cell here as I'm looking at this off to the side. So again, just the one warning. This one goes until 7:15. There it is. There's your warning until 7:15. Biggest concern there is going to be the chance for significant wind. And again, the velocities here are definitely going in the right direction. We like to see that, but we're still under a severe thunderstorm warning here. See the brighter shades of red right there, boom, and then they're just kind of showing signs of weakening there. So that's what we want to see. That's a good trend there with this crop of storms along the eastern side of the peninsula. There we go. East breeze is kind of interacting with that. Palm Bay, yeah. So this stuff is blown up pretty quick here in the Brevard County, which is good. You guys need the rain, and there's the velocity product south and east. Again, no indication of anything rotating there. So that's again some good news. There's our EEC radar picking up on the showers and the storms. Nice little crop coming over towards Melbourne. In fact, let's see if we can poke and play with our tower cams here. And hopefully it's not too dark. There's Leaky. We got the launch at 6:50. We got the launch tonight. A little bit of lightning there. All right, there's Melbourne. Daytona Beach. Okay, not seeing a whole lot of lightning here. That's some good news. Winter Park should be pretty quiet. Go back towards the Cape there. We do have an evening launch over this way tonight, and we will have some showers and storms around. 10:59. We're hoping that by 10:59 The worst of the weather with this initial crop will be offshore. However, with the rate at which this line to the west of Tampa is moving, we'll have to watch that. Hunters Creek is in pretty good shape right now. Nancy, we'll have to watch that line a little bit later on. Morning for school for Denellen is fine. You're in good shape. Going to be a little bit cooler. Diane, you'll be in the upper 50s, which brings me to the next point I want to make. We got some wind. Sustained now 10 to 15. But the overnight lows behind the storm system look like this: 58 Ocala, 62 DeLand, 66 in Orlando, 68 in St. Cloud. Deborah in Tagliano, Sue Raymond, good to have you guys. Courtney Bushman. Courtney, you'll get some thunderstorms later on. Cindy, Debbie, good to have you guys. Thanks for popping in. On earlier tonight, as mentioned, when there's active weather, we want to give you guys an update, especially for our friends in Brevard and Volusia County. Clap of thunder, southeast Palm Bay. Sammy Joy, that's the stuff to your west. Hey, watching from Bradenton Beach, keep us up. Karen, congrats to you and your hubby, by the way. There's a nice little line of storms to your west that'll bring a big push of wind later on. Rockledge getting thunder, yep. There you go, Zelia. There you go, Palm Coast is in the house. South Palm Bay is going to get it as well. Just want to give you a little update on the weather behind the front for tomorrow. Again, we were 85 to 90 today. Tomorrow, we're going to be in the upper 60s to the lower 70s in many locales. Just FYI on that going forward for those of you that will likely have to change your wardrobe to something a wee bit cooler, as we like to say. Let's see, 75, that looks good, that looks good, that looks good. Yeah, let's do that. Let me save this, let me save that. Boom. All right, so give you a couple of forecast here. There's Daytona Beach. Look at these highs tomorrow. Largo, again, this just saw lightning in Melbourne. Yep. Cindy, it's coming in from the west. Let me just show a couple quick planners here, and I'll be right back to the radar. There's Palm Coast, not even hitting 70. Ocala tomorrow, coming in at about 65 degrees. So some good news if you like the cooler weather right there for you. So let's do this. That's that. And then we do another one right here. There you go. There's a look at Flagler Beach. All right. Granny, trying to do my best for everybody, you know. And then next system. Yeah, let me do this real quick. So we get cooler tomorrow. We're warmer Wednesday. Could be a few showers and storms along that warm front. And then late Thursday afternoon, enough heating and stability, a couple of storms. And there's your front. Friday morning, that is going to pave the way for some colder weather. Sammy the Bull, you bet, my man. There it is. Cooler Tuesday, showers and storms, and warm on Thursday. Front comes in Friday morning, much cooler Friday afternoon. Saturday and Sunday, some great looking weather there for everybody here in Central Florida. All right, let's take a look now. Let's go back to the radar here for everybody, kind of get everybody up to speed. I want to use the watch warn first. Juanita Jimenez, you're welcome. Joyce Brownwell, good to have you there. You guys know my motto, sharing is caring. The more people we can reach by you guys liking and sharing the page, following the page, whatever you need to do to get the word around, we appreciate that. So there you go. Danella will get some wind tonight for sure. Sandra, yep. Marisol, good to have you there. So there's a severe thunderstorm warning for Seminole, Scottsmore, Oak Hill, right there. And then to the south, we've had a nice little uptick in showers and storms. They are sort of behaving themselves, but here all of a sudden we are seeing a little bit of wind popping on up there as storms are approaching I-95. We're shooting that there with the terminal Doppler product. And then you can see there's the Tampa Bay side of things. There's the main line right there. As that's coming ashore, we are getting some individual warnings. You can see there's a tremendous amount of lightning ongoing. Deborah, yep. John, good to have you. Marisol, good to have you there. So that's a look at that. So we'll continue to watch that line of storms off to the west, and then this little crop of storms that has kind of just popped up here in the last couple of hours. The combination of the sea breeze and little moisture axis there coming together and producing a pretty good bout of thunder and some lightning and some wind. There's MLB's page right there. Boom. There's our EEC Showing nice little crop. Palm Bay, you're probably hearing the thunder. Jay from Windermere, good to have you, my man. Windermere is okay for now. We'll watch that main line a little bit later on. So there's Titusville. Oak Hill. Again, no hail. The tops of these storms today, this afternoon, are not that high, thankfully. But a good deal of wind. Storm movement is to the northeast at 40, and the combination of the movement and the actual wind within the thunderstorm creates the potential for a severe thunderstorm warning. Again, this one goes until 7:15. If I were to do a fan here real quick from the main line here, Scottsmore down, and then I go northeast at 40. Shiloh, Oak Hill, New Smyrna Beach, and the Ponce Inlet between now and 7:30. There you go, Miranda. Stay away from those windows. Palm Coast County is good for now, but what we're going to wait on is this line that will come across later on tonight, and that will likely produce wind, not tornadoes. Same thing for Umatilla, Stacy, and Miguel, Jesus. Texas is fine. Texas is just, as they like to say, freaking cold now. I'll show you some of the temperatures there. There it is. Texas is clearing on out. There's your snowstorm. Big, what we like to call the big T. When you get this big T configuration, it's usually a pretty good sign that you're going to have some active weather. So again, Texas is cleared out, but in the wake of this storm, Beverly, there you go. County of Santos, there you go. Look at it. It is 12 degrees in Dallas, 21 in Houston, 8 below in Sioux Falls, 3 below in Minneapolis. It is 41 in Raleigh is warmer than Houston. Bangor, Maine, Buffalo, New York are warmer than Houston. That's how crazy this is. Courtney, good to have you there. Yep, Kathleen, I believe that. So let's get back to the Tampa Bay radar here real quick. Going back and forth just to kind of highlight some things here for everybody, just to let everybody know what's going on. So we've got this crop of showers and storms. We have one warning. That's going to move off the coast. And then this new line will start to come ashore, and that will likely generate some more severe thunderstorm warnings as we look at the velocity product here out of Tampa Bay. There's a decent push of wind. So more than likely, here in the next half hour, we'll see a brand new severe thunderstorm warning for Cedar Key, and then we'll work our way down the coast. Rosie, we got you, no problem. Brevard County, Seminole County, the warning has been canceled. That's some good news. Just getting that information right now. But a significant weather advisory for northwestern Brevard County. There it is right there. As that line is going to move. Good deal of lightning there. And then you can see good coverage of storms, Melbourne, Palm Bay. Let's go back to our cam here and see what happens when we go to the Melbourne cam. No lightning yet. High Point over towards Cocoa Beach. No lightning yet. Then we go back towards the Cape for our launch. A little bit of lightning. You just saw that right there. A little bit of lightning there. So we're going to watch those cams. Brevard County cams should be bumping around here as we go through the next couple of minutes. But some good news here. That big burst of wind that came through a short time ago. Watch the bright red. Boom. Through Chuliota. Still some decent wind there. That's approaching New Smyrna Beach and Oak Hill from the south and west. We'll continue to watch that. Not seeing anything crazy here. Back towards the coast, so that's some good news. Let me see if I have yeah. Yeah, there we go. So that's a look at that. MLB. Here's the MLB. It's a little contaminated tonight, but what I wanted to see what was going on near the radar. So what's going on is each Weather Service office and our own radar, they're set at different levels and different modes. So what you do as a Doppler operator is you look and see how each one's performing, and obviously you always want to shoot any line of storms with the radar that's closest to you. So again, there's the dropped warning. Good news on that end. And then the Oh, I know. I wanted to show. I wanted to show the rain rate. This is where the rain's the greatest. Purple is usually 2 to 3 inches per hour. Couple blips now popping up there in the Brevard County, right over the Palm Bay area. So again, we'll be watching that. Oh, Dallas, good to have you. Kenny, good to have you. Heavy downpours, West Melbourne now and windy. Yep, Donna. Yep, 30, 40, maybe even 50-mile-an-hour winds as these will develop over you and move quickly to the northeast. Thundering now in Port Orange. Yep, Port Orange. Port Orange is it going to get it? I think it's going to go, it may just go to your south. It's going to be close. You're hearing that to your south. That's the big mass to the south of Port Orange, Courtney. Ken, I think, with the main line here off to the west, you're definitely going to get some more wind and some more severe thunderstorm warnings. There's Cedar Key. There's a brand new warning, and Tampa Bay has not pulled the trigger yet on a severe thunderstorm warning for Cedar Key, but we'll see. It's still got a little bit of time. Yep, that's very, very, very true there, Daniel. So that's a look at that. We got one line now east over I-95 and east of I-95, Seminole. It's now pulling away from you, but in Volusia, Brevard. Got you covered there. We look off to the south. Nothing too concerning there. But there it is. There's that line. Cedar Key and approaching Bayonet Point there. So we'll continue to watch that to see how that's going to impact Marion County and Sumter County and Polk County a little bit later on. Let's see here. Keep just drilling this in here. Again, not seeing any twisting or rotating of the winds with the velocity product as of now from the Tampa Bay radar. Boom! So that's good. That's a good thing. Obviously, we'll continue to watch it. Sometimes the interaction with land as these things come across can create enough torque and twisting to generate a quick tornado. So that's a look at that. There you have it. All right, so I think we're caught up there for now. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my dinner here. If I see anything else that is certainly grabbing my attention, then I will I'll jump back on. But let me go ahead and suck down a little bit of food here, and then keep tabs on what's coming in along the west side of the peninsula here over the next half hour. All right, gang, I'm going to rock and roll. Again, just a quick update. Got on early. So we'll let that simmer and see what we got coming in off the Gulf of Mexico here over the next hour or two. All right, gang. See you tonight at 10. Hopefully not sooner, because if I'm on sooner, that means there's some active weather ongoing. Again, tornado watch remains in effect for Flagler County until 10 p.m. tonight. And I'll see you guys tonight at 10 and 11 on the CW18 and West 2 News. See ya.